Hello YouTube, coming at you with my first knife review. This is one of my favorite all-time folding knives, my Klotzli. It is a Wimpf design, and I've probably had this knife for 10 years, and it functions as new. I'll tell you what, guys, these are buttery smooth, and the lockup is so perfect. I mean, do you hear that? This one, that lighting's not very good, but the lockup is about halfway now. It used to be very early, and as I said, I've had this knife forever. Sorry this lighting is not working out with my camera there. But just super tight lockup. Klotzli is a Swiss firm. You can see the Klotzli Swiss made there, 440C. And what I read was there are only 3 Swiss knife companies, guys. Everybody knows the first 2, Winger and Victorinox. Okay, Klotzli is the 3rd. Now, the Klotzli family has been making knives there for a long, long time. They specialize now in tactical folders. They have a bad habit, as I've heard other people mention, of serrating all their knives. Guys, this is a project I'm real proud of. This was a serrated knife. Half serrated, like most. You can see the remnants there just barely of 2 of the biggest serrations that were on the back. I have sharpened them out. They are gone. I'm very pleased with the way that turned out. Did that by hand, guys, on bench stones. Look at that tip. This knife is very thin, the blade itself. I hate it when people do measurements, so I'm not going to be measuring things. What I plan on doing is putting a lighter in the video when I do a knife review. There's your ruler. Don't like it when people get out their ruler and read measurements to me. Carbon fiber scales. Love these huge pivot screws here. They just make it feel more solid and tight to me. All the screws are flush. Heard on one YouTube review that the Klotzli family actually walks these up the street to a watchmaker. Everyone knows of the quality of fine Swiss timepieces. And the watchmaker actually polishes these screws for them. Mine are not polished anymore. I told you this is a 10-year-old knife, but guys, that carbon fiber just looks brand new still. Standoffs here all the way through, nice open design. You know, one thing I haven't heard people talk about with that is I don't mind a spacer, a back spacer so much. The school of thought is with this open design, you can get any gunk and dirt and mud out very easily, and also just closing the knife will sort of push a lot of that out. If part of this is open and part is closed, you can still have that same thing, but I carry my knife in my right pocket. I also like putting my keys in my right pocket. It's about the right size for a key, guys. So keep that in mind if you do carry your knife with your keys. Nothing's going to wreak havoc on an edge like a set of keys rumbling against your edge all day. But I hope you can see there those serrations that I've completely gotten rid of. Guys, Klotzli is a Midtech knife, a true Midtech, from what I understand the definition to be. If one guy makes a knife, it's custom knife. If machines make it and men finish it, it's a production knife. Klotzlis are made by skilled craftsmen in Switzerland, most of whom are in the Klotzli family, but it is a true handmade knife, just not by one man. So I've never seen a Klotzli that didn't have perfect lockup, that didn't have perfect blade centering. Everything on the Klotzlis is all the little details you worry about are taken care of already. and I really love mine. I do carry it all the time, like I said. It's my #1 EDC knife. And a lot of that, because like I said, is because the knife is so light, yet still made of the right materials to be very strong. This is a titanium pocket clip. I like my pocket clips to sit very tight right up against the blade, right up against the handle. This one does. If they sit out just a little bit, like this, which a lot of pocket clips do, that's going to be better for thicker material on your pants pocket. Maybe jeans. I don't wear a lot of jeans. I tend to wear a lot of khakis, 511 style pants. With a tight pocket clip, it's tight even on running pants, you know, thin nylon materials, polyesters, and I don't want any risk of losing my knife. So I do prefer, I know a lot of people don't, a very tight pocket clip. This one is titanium, as I mentioned. It's hard to get that focus going because it is a high polish, even though it's well worn. But there's a nice cross there, the Swiss cross, and then it says Klotzli Swiss made. It's just so hard to see, but KLOTZLI, guys. Great knives, true Midtechs, and pretty reasonable for what they are. You know, they go from maybe the $100 mark up to probably $300-400. And the Teflon is held up pretty well. Like I said, this one is super old, well used, well loved. You can sort of see that. I'm sorry about the terrible lighting. Just a wonderful knife, guys. I love mine. Highly recommend them. I don't highly recommend sharpening out your serrations on any knife unless you have the right equipment to do that. I do have diamond hones, and my extra course got a good workout with this, guys. Hours. I don't have any kind of mechanical grinder, and if I did, I wouldn't use it on my knives anyway because I would be worried about the temper. Just don't know enough to go that route, but this is very, very happy with the way that turned out there. Little cut there from the other night working. Can you hear that though? That's the sound of quality. Look, no wrist whatsoever. Butter smooth, guys. Look here. That's smooth. I've seen that test a lot. See that? Just let that lock go, guys, and the knife falls right out. Super, super high quality. Very nice knife. Again, back to the materials, I keep getting distracted. One of the ways they lighten up this knife is obviously the carbon fiber scales. Most pocket knives have 2 liners. This pocket knife has 1. It's a titanium liner. I think the standoffs and the screws are all stainless. But the liner being titanium and the lack of the other liner add up to a very lightweight, very high strength knife. Just love mine. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you go buy some Klotzlis. And please let me know if you have any questions. Please sub, and I'll be back at you with some more reviews. I'm not going to do my reviews on, say, my Mora Triflex or my RTAC 2. Just going to try to do some reviews on knives that have not been reviewed to death that maybe you guys haven't heard about. And I do have a few more to keep that chain going. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.